Hey, my name is Logan Elmer, and this is my reflection for the Introduction to Media Communications. So, the biggest thing that changed my perception of the media is when I was in high school and I went on YouTube and I was trying to find Let's Plays of games to watch, and I found Game Informer. And I had watched their I had read the magazine because I had the Edge card on at GameStop, and so I saw the video and I started watching them, and I started hearing these people talk, and like I actually got to hear the voices of the writers I enjoyed reading, like Tim Turry and Dan Reichert and Andrew Reiner. And it was kind of cool to I got to know more about those people instead of just their writing. And they helped introduce me to all these older games that I didn't get to play since I was born in '96, so I didn't get to play like Super Nintendo and all that stuff, and so I got to learn about games Super Metroid. Like I had heard of Super Metroid, but I'd never played it, and there was another one I can't remember what it was called. But so yeah, they introduced me to older games that I didn't know about, so it was kind of cool to get to learn that. And so the three ways that I think the media industry is going to change is that it's entirely going to go to digital. I don't think we're going to have print anymore in 20 years because it chopping down trees is it uses up a lot of the environment, and so I think we might do away with that, but I'm not sure. I know there's a lot of ways to log conservatively and make paper. There's also alternatives to wood to make paper, but I just think we'll go entirely digital. And I think it's also going to depend, like how it'll change will depend on the types of entertainment. Like if video games take over because they're starting to become more mainstream since they were in the 80s. Like they were cool, but now I think they're more mainstream, and there's a lot of people that have video game consoles in their homes. And so I think there may more video game focused journalism websites are going to pop up. And also, I think it's going to depend. Music is probably going to change a lot too. How we like review music and all that type of stuff. Like I know the biggest one I know of is Rolling Stone, but they're kind of they seem kind of one sided about everything, and they're really opinion like. I mean, my reviewers are supposed to be opinion based, but they seem like really opinionated about certain things, and that they disregard certain artists about stuff. So I think that more magazines focused on music are going to pop up as well. If another huge thing is going to be VR, I think with the Oculus Rift and all of that coming out, I think that's going to impact video games in particular hugely in how the world perceives video games. I think it's a I think it's a very interesting thing that's going to overtake video games and or the industry in general. So I think it'll be cool to see how that all turns out. So yeah, that was my reflection. Thanks for watching.